Creole Roots in the house. I'm Angela. Have you been looking for me? Well, you can find me in my kitchen. I am here this morning doing some more meal prep. It's going to be fish today, but I'm going to do a New Orleans style dish for my fish. Yes, it's going to be baked. We're trying to stay healthy here. So I'm using catfish fillets today, and we're going to do a Creole dish again, and it's going to be pecan crusted catfish fillets. Here are my fillets, and we're going to go ahead and get it started. Today, I'm going to be using a different mixture. We're going to have some olive oil, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to place that in a dish. We're going to put that to the side. That's 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of lemon. Gotta make sure my lemon get all the juices out. I'm squeezing it to wake up the juices in the lemon. And then it's about 2 teaspoons of lemon. I'm cupping method to keep the seeds out. We're gonna get that out the way. Get another one in here. Fish and seafood is so good with lemon. It really is. Let's see, I'm getting it all out here. Throw that in the sink, of course. I got my trusty dusty rag here. We're gonna add some thyme in here. It's supposed to be about a teaspoon of thyme. Gonna add some parsley. Even though there's parsley in the breadcrumbs, I like to use Italian breadcrumbs. So then I got that out the way, okay? And then I have some mayonnaise here. I'm gonna be using mayonnaise as well, and some Creole seasoning. Some Tony Saturé Creole seasoning, okay? So I'm gonna add mayonnaise to mine. And I'm gonna put this all over the fish. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some seasoning. Just some Creole seasoning, okay? And after we do that, I'm gonna mix it up. Let me see. I'll use a fork this time. Just gonna mix all this around. We're gonna get this on our fish. And like I said, we're doing pecan crusted catfish today. I have some of my butter. Gotta grease your pan. We're gonna be cooking the fish on 425 for 10 to 15 minutes. And of course, you know I'm gonna add a little olive oil on here. But you have to make sure your surface is greased really well. So, gonna add a little olive oil. And just smear this around. Just make sure you spread it all over the pan. My oven is already preheated. It's waiting for me to finish up my fish. So we're using olive oil, little mayonnaise. The mayonnaise is going to help the coating stay on the fish, okay? So then I added some seasoning in there, of course. You don't want to over season it because the breadcrumbs have it as well. We have thyme in here. And then I'm gonna, I'm gonna add some breadcrumbs. I say that's about a cup of breadcrumbs right there. Italian breadcrumbs comes with all kinds of seasoning in it. We're gonna add our pecans and our Parmesan cheese as well, okay? And if you want to, you could do shredded Parmesan cheese. And then we're going to add a little oil in there. So you can use shredded Parmesan cheese if you choose to. If you don't want to, then that's okay too. So I'm going to get some of these things out the way so you'll see my fish creation. Get a little more thyme in there. I just like the way thyme tastes. Very aromatic. Okay. Getting some of these things out of the way that I've already used, and then we're gonna go ahead and work through this fish. Like I said, the mayonnaise is for coating. This is a pecan crusted fish. Very flavorful. I'm gonna use that whole pack because I may do all the fillets. So I have my breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, and pecans, okay? So then I'm gonna go ahead and start the assembly process. I'm gonna go ahead and coat my fish with the mayonnaise marinade. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the fish on here with the pecan. And place it down just like that, see? So I'll be doing each one. Make sure it's all through and through. Get it down in here. You're coating the fish all over. And then you're gonna place this alongside of there. You wanna get some of the pecan pieces. And then we're gonna go ahead and add this other one in here. So we're gonna be able to do all of them. Just make sure you get that all through the crevices of your fish. Then you add the topping. It gets your hands pretty dirty, but it's okay. So then we're gonna get down to the get down. We're down to the last two. We're gonna get them all coated. Make sure you get it all over the fish. Then you place the coating on, the breading. And then I have one last piece, okay? So this was just enough to do 5, okay? So making sure every piece has a good bit of the mayonnaise on there. there you have it. We got our fish all ready to go in a 400. Just adding a few more pieces of the pecans to it. I'm going to put it on 425 for at least 10 to 15 minutes, okay? So there you have it. I'll show you in just a moment. Let me get my hands cleaned up. It's going to be really pretty, you guys. But we're doing, this is a short video. We're doing pecan crusted catfish fillets today. So now that I've got my hands clean, I'll show you guys. Get this in the oven. Like I said, it's not going to be a very time-consuming dish. Here are my fillets, pecan crusted. You guys like that? Look at it. It's very pretty. So, I'm going to get this in the oven. Set my timer. I'll give it 15 minutes, you guys. And then we'll go from there. We'll get the cleanup going on. So what are you guys having? Today is Memorial Day. We're remembering the people who fought for our country. I hope you guys are doing some good things today. Maybe having a barbecue or something, or just gathering around family and remembering those loved ones who did, you know, fight for us. So you're in the kitchen with Angela today. Of course, this is all things New Orleans. We have videos on what New Orleans people eat, the things that we do, you know. So you're getting a little taste of how we live in New Orleans, okay? We have our New Orleans streetcars. We have all kinds of things going on. It would be great if you can go to New Orleans and just buy a ticket and get on a streetcar. It would be great to see you enjoy our fair city, and the streetcars go through all our business district area, and it's just a nice thing to actually be able to ride through the city and see the old houses, the plantation houses, the businesses, and all that. We're here today just to talk all things New Orleans. You know, I talked to you about our Indians, our Zulu nation. I talked to you about carnival time, what our Indians do. I talked to you about our Audubon Park, our city park, Joe Brown Park, our Pontchartrain Beach, you know, Lincoln Beach. I talked to you about a lot of things that happens in New Orleans, how you could go on the lakefront and you can fish, go crabbing, crawfishing, all that. I really appreciate you guys being in the kitchen with me. You could be somewhere else, but you always decide to join me. But I just wanted to take a little time to come to you and show you what I do in the kitchen. It's really an awesome thing to have somebody just want to see what you do on a day-to-day basis and how you live. So I appreciate you for hanging in there with me. I got my fish in the oven. It's going to take only about 15 minutes. And then I'll show you the finishing touches, okay? So hang in there with me. That fish will be here shortly. Thank you. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes, okay, with like 40 seconds left on the clock. This is the results of my pecan crusted catfish fillets. They came out excellent, you guys. All you need to do is hit me up on Facebook, Creole Roots Washington. You can hit me up on Instagram, Creole Roots 47 on Instagram, or you can check out my YouTube channel. You can subscribe, like, comment, or even inbox me and say whether or not you want to go ahead and give me a recipe you might want to see me do, or create in my own kitchen. So thank you again for joining me. This Creole Roots girl, you're in the kitchen with Angela. If you're looking for me, you can always find me in my kitchen. Thank you and have a great day.